agents are very happy about Kash. In fact, the agents led the charge for Kash. One of the reasons I loved Kash and wanted to put him in is because of the respect the agents had for him. I think he'll go down as the best ever at that position. And it turned out he was very easy to get approved. You know, I was not sure. He's a tough guy, strong guy. He has his opinions, and I wasn't sure. He turned out to be he went very smoothly. I don't know if he's in the room now. He's going to be in the room very shortly. Where is he? That I'm saying the right thing. I can't speak too badly about him. I better be careful. I will say this about Kash, and Howard understands this. One of the reasons that I wanted him is because the agents love this guy and they respect this guy, and this is what they wanted. And even somebody like Trey Gowdy, who's a very good guy, but known as somewhat of a moderate person, he came out with a statement that was so incredible. He said, Kash is an incredible person. People don't realize it. When he said that, there was no doubt left. It was really a big statement made by somebody that's respected and on the moderate side. And I will tell you, I think Kash is going to go down as maybe the best ever when it's all said and done. So I'm glad he's willing to do it. Thank you, Kash.
Welcome back to Celebrity Playbook. Today we're diving into the controversial and influential journey of Kash Patel. From his legal and political career to his role in high-profile investigations and media presence, Patel has been at the center of major national debates. We'll break down his career milestones, personal life, net worth, and the controversies that have kept him in the headlines. And hey, don't just scroll past like a neutral observer. Hit that subscribe button. Unless you want Patel scrutinizing your every move like a classified document. Stay tuned for all the details. Kashyap Pramod Vinod Kash Patel, born February 25, 1980, is an American lawyer, former federal prosecutor, and conspiracy theorist who has served as the 9th director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, since 2025. Born in Garden City, New York, Patel is the son of Indian Gujarati immigrant parents. His family traces its roots to Badran village in Gujarat and belongs to the Patida community. Before settling in the United States, his parents faced ethnic persecution in Uganda under Idi Amin's regime in the 1970s, which led them to briefly return to India before applying for asylum in the US, UK, and Canada. They were eventually accepted in Canada before later moving to the United States, where Patel's father worked as a financial officer in the aviation industry. Raised in the Hindu faith, Patel has spoken about his family's migration journey, including his mother's origins in Tanzania and their education and marriage in India. Patel attended Garden City High School on Long Island before pursuing higher education. He earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in History and Criminal Justice from the University of Richmond in 2002. Continuing his legal education, he obtained a Juris Doctor, JD, from Pace University School of Law in New York in 2005. Additionally, he received a certificate in international law from University College London in 2004. His legal career began as a public defender before transitioning into federal prosecution and government service, where he gained prominence for his legal work and advisory roles in national security. After completing his legal education, Kash Patel embarked on a career in public service, initially as a public defender in Florida from 2006 to 2014. During this period, he represented clients facing serious felony charges, including international drug trafficking, murder, firearms violations, and bulk cash smuggling. His work as a public defender gave him extensive courtroom experience, handling high-stakes criminal cases at both the state and federal levels. In 2014, Patel transitioned into the U.S. Department of Justice, where he worked as a trial attorney in the National Security Division. In this role, he served as a legal liaison to the Joint Special Operations Command, focusing on counterterrorism and national security issues. His expertise in these areas led him to the House Intelligence Committee in 2017, where he was appointed Senior Counsel for Counterterrorism. Patel gained national recognition as a senior aide to House Intelligence Committee Chair Devin Nunes, playing a pivotal role in Republican opposition to the investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 U.S. presidential election. He was widely credited as the primary author of the controversial 2018 Nunes memo, which accused the FBI of misconduct in its surveillance of Trump campaign advisor Carter Page. While the memo was criticized for allegedly cherry-picking information, it strengthened Patel's reputation among Trump's allies. After Democrats took control of the House in 2019, Patel briefly served as a senior counsel for the House Reform and Oversight Committee before joining the Trump administration. He was appointed as Senior Director of the Counterterrorism Directorate at the National Security Council, NSC, in July 2019, where he was involved in high-profile diplomatic and intelligence operations, including an unsuccessful secret mission to Syria to negotiate the release of American hostages. In addition to his counterterrorism work, Patel became entangled in the Trump-Ukraine scandal when reports surfaced that he had allegedly positioned himself as an unofficial Ukraine policy advisor to President Trump. Multiple officials, including NSC staffer Fiona Hill, raised concerns that Patel was improperly relaying information to the president, though Patel denied these allegations and later sued Politico for defamation. In 2020, he moved to the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, ODNI, serving as a principal deputy to Acting Director Richard Grenell. During Trump's official state visit to India, Patel was one of 2 Indian-American officials in the delegation, highlighting his growing influence within the administration. Later that year, he was appointed Chief of Staff to Acting Secretary of Defense Christopher C. Miller after Trump fired Secretary Mark Esper. Patel was reportedly instrumental in efforts to expedite the withdrawal of U.S. troops from Afghanistan and played a key role in shaping defense policy in the final months of the Trump presidency. Following Trump's election loss in November 2020, Patel became involved in efforts to obstruct the transition to the Biden administration, reportedly limiting cooperation between the Department of Defense and Biden's transition team. He also supported controversial initiatives, including a proposed separation of the National Security Agency from U.S. Cyber Command. As Trump weighed leadership changes in intelligence agencies, Patel was considered for high-profile roles, including director of the FBI or CIA, though these efforts were ultimately unsuccessful due to strong opposition from figures like Attorney General William Barr and CIA Director Gina Haspel. Patel remained a trusted figure in Trump's inner circle, and his influence extended into Trump's post-presidency. By 2025, Patel had been appointed as the 9th director of the FBI, a position that placed him at the center of national security and law enforcement operations. His tenure was marked by ongoing tensions with the intelligence community, with reports suggesting that he had clashed with the CIA and FBI for years over the handling of classified information. Patel was accused of improperly circulating intelligence related to Russian interference in the 2016 election, though no criminal charges were filed. His security clearance file remained flagged due to a CIA referral, further fueling concerns about his approach to intelligence matters. Despite these controversies, Patel maintained a firm stance on restructuring the FBI's priorities, advocating for a shift away from national security intelligence gathering in favor of a more traditional law enforcement focus. His leadership continued to spark debate, as his supporters saw him as a reformer, while critics viewed him as a politically motivated figure with a history of undermining U.S. intelligence operations. Kash Patel is widely recognized as a staunch Trump loyalist, a characterization he has acknowledged. Since 2020, he has leveraged his association with Trump to promote enterprises under the brand K$H, which includes political commentary and merchandise sales. In April 2022, he joined the board of Trump Media and Technology Group, the parent company of Truth Social. Patel has also been a vocal supporter of pro-Trump conspiracy theories, making appearances on far-right platforms such as the Epoch Times and Stu Peters podcast. Additionally, he has sold branded products, including supplements that claim to counteract the alleged harmful effects of COVID-19 vaccines. As an author, Patel has written books that align with his political ideology. In 2022, he published The Plot Against the King, a children's picture book that falsely claims the Steele dossier was the primary basis for the investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election. In 2023, he released Government Gangsters, a memoir in which he criticizes the so-called deep state and lists prominent political figures he believes are part of it, including Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Hillary Clinton, and Robert Mueller. His claims of government corruption and conspiracies have made him a significant figure in pro-Trump media circles. Patel has also been involved in Trump's legal and political battles. In 2022, Trump appointed him and journalist John Solomon as representatives for access to presidential records. Around the same time, Patel founded Fight with Cash, a non-profit organization aimed at supporting America First patriots and countering the deep state. His efforts included funding campaigns for whistleblowers, some of whom were former FBI agents accused of promoting conspiracy theories about the 2020 election and the January 6 Capitol attack. In December 2023, during an appearance on Steve Bannon's podcast, Patel strongly endorsed Trump's plans to seek retribution against political opponents, stating that media figures and government officials who opposed Trump would be targeted through legal and criminal actions. His political influence led to a significant role in Trump's second administration. In November 2024, Trump nominated Patel as FBI director, citing his efforts to expose what he called the Russia hoax. Patel's confirmation was met with strong opposition from former Republican officials and legal experts who warned that he would use the FBI for political revenge. Reports also surfaced about potential conflicts of interest, including Patel's financial ties to Qatar and Chinese retailer Shein, as well as his involvement with Trump media. Despite these concerns, he was confirmed by the Senate in a 51-49 vote on February 20, 2025. Patel was sworn in as the 9th FBI director on February 21, 2025, making history as the first Indian American and Hindu American to hold the position.
First and foremost, we were just with President Trump, and I just want to thank him. I know he's not here in the room right now, but what a ride we have been on, what a courageous warrior and leader he has been, and the faith and trust he has put in me to lead the FBI is the greatest honor that I'll ever have in my life. And to General Bondi, that sounds pretty freaking cool. Pam, you're my sister, you're my mentor, you're my friend, you're my boss, and the confidence you have placed in me, I will never violate that trust. The men and women of the FBI will be led under your leadership through one standard, the Constitution. So thank you for entrusting me, Pam.
His tenure has been marked by controversy, particularly due to his history of promoting conspiracy theories and his alleged efforts to purge FBI officials deemed disloyal to Trump. Additionally, his financial disclosures raised concerns about his impartiality, as he retained stock in Trump media, potentially creating a conflict of interest. As FBI director, Patel remains a polarizing figure, seen by supporters as a reformer and by critics as a partisan enforcer of Trump's political agenda. As of 2025, Kash Patel, the newly appointed FBI director, is in a relationship with 26-year-old country singer Alexis Wilkins. The couple met in 2022 and began dating in early 2023. Wilkins, originally from Switzerland and England, now serves as a press secretary in Washington, D.C. Patel's net worth is estimated between $2 million and $15 million, largely from consulting, media appearances, and book deals. He also holds stock in Shein's parent company, Elite Depot Limited, valued between $1 million and $5 million, set to vest throughout 2025. Thank you, and be sure to smash that subscription button.